Good evening, good folks, and welcome to the City Commission for the City of Muskegon special organizational meeting. Happy New Year, all. This is Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. At the top of the agenda, we're going to have an oath of office ceremony. The agendas are in the back of the room if you want to follow along as to the course of the business of our meeting. There is, because it falls in the OMA, we do have a public comment period. That will be at the end of the meeting, though. So if you have any comments or remarks that you wish to share with us, you're welcome to give public comment at the end of the meeting. We do encourage you to complete, I don't know if there's any forms, so I'm just going to, we probably don't have forms back there.
I think they're on them.
Oh, they are back there for comments? Okay. There are comment forms in the back of the room on the table that you can complete. Please provide your name and home address. Note I will not be sharing your home address nor asking you to publicly declare your home address. It's just for our internal records. So if you do wish to speak, please complete that and provide that to the clerk at the end of the table here. And when I call you, you'll have up to 3 minutes to provide your remarks. Anybody in the audience is welcome to give in-person comment. We do also have phone-in comments. We're doing the live stream, right? Okay. I'm used to the monitor being there, so I haven't seen it. So we are going to be live streaming this as well. So there will be a phone number that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So when it comes time to public comment at the end, you're welcome to phone in and give your comments at that time as well. And you'll also have 3 minutes to provide remarks then. So before, let's get right to it. For the oath of office ceremony, we do have our esteemed Muskegon County Clerk, Karen Bowie, going to be leading us in the swearing-ins for each of our ward commissioners. And first up, we have Ward 1, Jay Kilgo.
I'm so proud of you, and it's such a blessing as I serve this wonderful city as a vice mayor. This is such an honor now to be able to swear you in to do the work of the citizens of this wonderful city. Can you raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me? I, Jay Kilgo,
I, Jay Kilgo,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this state,
and the Constitution of this state,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of City Commissioner, Ward 1,
the duties of the office of City Commissioner, Ward 1,
for the City of Muskegon,
for the City of Muskegon,
County of Muskegon,
County of Muskegon,
State of Michigan,
State of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard, Commissioner Kilgo. Next up, we have Ward 2 Commissioner, Willie German Jr.
Once again, congratulations, Mr. German. Please raise your right hand to the esteemed honor. After me, I, Willie German,
I, Willie German, Jr.,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this state,
and the Constitution of this state,
that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
and I will faithfully and impartially discharge
the duties of the office,
the duties of the office,
City Commissioner, Ward 2,
City Commissioner, Ward 2,
for the City of Muskegon,
for the City of Muskegon,
County of Muskegon,
County of Muskegon,
State of Michigan,
State of Michigan,
according to the best of my abilities,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's your fourth time doing that?
Yes.
Welcome
Memory
back.
by heart.
Ward 3 Commissioner Destiny Keener Sargent.
Welcome
Welcome.
aboard. We're so happy for you. Repeat after me. I, Destiny Keener, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of City Commissioner, Ward 3, for the City of Muskegon, County of Muskegon, State of Michigan, according to the best of my ability, so help me God. Congratulations.
Welcome aboard, Commissioner Keener. Next up, we have Ward 4, Katrina Cochin.
Congratulations, Katrina. Put your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I, Katrina Cochin, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this state,
and the Constitution of this state,
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of City Commissioner, Ward 4,
of City Commissioner, Ward 4,
for the City of Muskegon,
for the City of Muskegon,
County of Muskegon,
County of Muskegon,
State of Michigan,
State of Michigan,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Congratulations and welcome aboard, Commissioner Cochin. Thank you, Madam Clerk. We appreciate you being with us tonight and swearing in our new commissioners. All right, so we have our commission assembled for this 2024 to 2025 term. I am so excited for this coming year. We have 3 new members of the commission. It's been a long while that we've had 3 new members at one time. Coming off this last commission, was excited to preside as chair over the most diverse city commission in our City of Muskegon's history. And with this new commission, we're continuing history making in the diversity and the composition of our commission. For the first time in our city's history, we have a majority of the members of the city commission who are women. And the first time in the City of Muskegon's history, we have 3 black members of our city commission. I'm proud of the makeup of this commission. I'm proud of each member of this city commission for putting themselves out there, standing up to run, standing up to serve, and putting in that dedication and that determination to serve our city, our citizens, and our greater community. It is a joy and an honor to serve and work alongside each one of you. I'm so proud of what you bring to this team and in concert with our wonderful and phenomenal professional staff that we have here throughout our city organization. I know that our newcomers had a chance to the orientation to go through all the different departments and meet with the different division heads and department heads. And I hope you had a great learning opportunity and building rapport with many leaders throughout our organization. You'll get even more opportunity to build that rapport and those relationships so that we can best work together in service to our city. So moving on to the business of our agenda. First up, we have the election of mayor. Following that, we're going to be setting commission meetings, which is going to be a regular schedule. And we have appointments, which is kind of perfunctory, appointments of different positions that we're required to do every new commission. That's the appointment of the city manager, city clerk, city treasurer, city auditor, city assessor, and deputy assessor. These can be handled individually, commissioners, or someone may choose to make a motion to appoint all of those different positions at one time, and we can handle that as a single motion. And then we have the designation of city fund depositories, followed by the designation of firm to act as legal counsel, which currently is our Parmenter Law as our legal counsel, and has been for many decades. And then we'll be getting on with the CRC appointment recommendations. And I don't see it on here, but we are going to be looking at setting up the CRC. No, new business. Oh, yeah, CRC appointment recommendations meeting.
Yeah.
And then my mayoral committee appointments, and then establishing a committee to review the process for our annual manager's review of our city manager. So first up, we have the election of vice mayor. So for folks at home, the vice mayor is elected from the city commission. It used to be that the mayor was elected from the city commission as well. I am the 67th mayor of Muskegon, but the 4th popularly elected mayor. It was only in 1997 that mayors in our city started being elected by popular vote. Our vice mayor is still selected among ourselves for the duration of 2 years. And so I open it up to the city commission for any motions on the election of vice mayor.
I nominate Rebecca St. Clair for the position of Vice Mayor.
I second the motion.
All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Keener, supported by Commissioner Kilgo, to appoint Commissioner St. Clair to Vice Mayor for the city of Muskegon. Is there any discussion? Yes, Commissioner German.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Usually, when I vote for a vice mayor, I would like to see them complete at least one term fully. In this notion where Commissioner St. Clair was nominated to become vice mayor, I have no issues with that because I think that she would do a good job. And given the fact that she holds the responsibilities and character of the city as she's done. So publicly, I would say that she has my support for vice mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner German. Any other comments or questions or thoughts to share? No? All right. Roll call, please.
Commissioner St. Clair,
Yes.
Mayor Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Kilgo,
Yes.
Commissioner Keener,
Yes.
Commissioner German,
Yes.
Commissioner Gorman,
Yes.
Commissioner Coakley.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And congratulations, Vice Mayor St. Clair. Hey, that kind of rhymes. I'm going to have to add that on to St. Clair with the hair and the flair and Vice Mayor. All right. Next up, setting commissioner meetings. Right now, historically, and what we're being asked to do again going forward is that we will have our general session meetings on the second and fourth Tuesdays of each month. Going forward, there has been a meeting notice that's been shared as well, indicating what those dates are, with one exclusion of February 27th for a regular meeting. I have a motion. Do I have a motion to accept this schedule? We can discuss any or address any questions after receiving the motion. But may I have a motion?
So move.
Support.
All right, a motion by Commissioner German, supported by Vice Mayor St. Clair, to set our meeting schedule for the second and fourth Tuesday of each month at 5:30 p.m. for our general session meetings, absent February 27th. Any discussion? All right, roll call, please.
Commissioner Cochin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor St. Clair,
Yes.
Mayor Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Kilgo,
Yes.
Commissioner Keener,
Yes.
Commissioner German,
Yes.
Commissioner Gorman.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Next item is our work session, which typically is the Monday immediately preceding the second Tuesday of the month. So it's not always the second Monday, it's often the second Monday, but sometimes it's the first Monday. But it is the Mondays immediately preceding the second Tuesday of each month, and we're setting that for 5:30 in Commission Chambers. May I have a motion?
So moved. Support.
We have a motion by Commissioner St. Clair, or Vice Mayor St. Clair, supported by Commissioner Keener, to set our work session schedule. Any questions or concerns, thoughts? Nope. All right. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Gorman,
Yes.
Commissioner Cochin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor St. Clair,
Yes.
Mayor Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Kilgo,
Yes.
Commissioner Keener,
Yes.
Commissioner German.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And then we have the appointment of city manager, city clerk, city treasurer, city auditor, city assessor, and deputy assessor. Commissioners, what's your pleasure? Would you like to handle these individually, or anyone wish to make a motion for them collectively?
Make a motion. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Make the motion collectively to appoint city manager Jonathan Cyphers, appoint city clerk Anne Marie Mesh, appoint city treasurer Sarah Wilson, appoint city auditor Kenneth Grant, and appoint city assessor and deputy. Oh, no, there's no one there. Okay.
You want to include the
Yeah,
city
yeah,
assessor?
Okay. Who is that?
Donna Vanderrees.
Donna
Yeah.
Vanderrees. Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't see
And
that.
Dan
small
Vandercooey.
And Vandercooey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So we have a motion by Commissioner German.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry
Support,
about that.
support by Commissioner Keener to appoint Jonathan Cipher as city manager, Anne Marie Mish as city clerk, Sarah Wilson as city treasurer, Kenneth Grant as city auditor, county equalization director Donna Vandervries as city assessor, and county equalization deputy director Dan Vanderkooy as the city's deputy assessor. All right, any discussion or questions? All right, roll call, please.
Commissioner German,
Yes.
Commissioner Gorman,
Yes.
Commissioner Cochin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor St. Clair,
Yes.
Mayor Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Kilgo,
Yes.
Commissioner Keener.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Keeping your job.
Thank you.
Next up, we have a designation of city fund depositories. You want to take that motion, Commissioner or Vice Mayor St. Clair?
I move to appoint Fifth Third Bank as the main depository, Huntington Bank, Michigan class, secondary depository.
All right.
Support.
We have a motion by Vice Mayor St. Clair, supported by Commissioner German, to make Fifth Third Bank our main depository and Huntington Bank and Michigan Class our secondary depositories for city funds. Any discussion? Yep. All right. This is kind of dry, boring, perfunctory stuff. So, all right. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Keener,
Yes.
Commissioner German,
Yes.
Commissioner Gorman,
Yes.
Commissioner Cochin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor St. Clair,
Yes.
Mayor Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Kilgo.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Next up, designation of firm to act as legal counsel
So move. Support.
for parliamentary law.
Yes.
All right. We have a second?
I second.
All right. We have a motion by Commissioner Keener, supported by Commissioner Cochin, to appoint parliamentary law to act as our legal counsel. If there's no discussion, then roll call, please.
Commissioner Kilgo,
Yes.
Commissioner Keener,
Yes.
Commissioner German,
Yes.
Commissioner Gorman,
Yes.
Commissioner Cochin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor St. Clair,
Yes.
Mayor Johnson.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And under new business, we have CRC appointment recommendations meeting. So our community relations committee, which is responsible for reviewing, just to share some information with our newcomers as well as anyone in the audience and at home. The community relations committee is a committee of the whole, so all members of the city commission are on the community relations committee. The CRC receives applications, is responsible for the talent bank in concert with the city clerk's office, receives applications from throughout our community to serve on various different boards, committees, and commissions, from zoning board of appeals to planning commission to downtown development authority to the farmers market advisory board to zoning board of appeals, housing board of appeals. There's a number of different committees and commissions and boards that exist at City Hall that are made up of our citizens predominantly to help work alongside staff in making recommendations to the city commission for us to ultimately make the final decisions or determinations. And so typically our CRC meetings are immediately after our work session meetings, which are the Monday immediately preceding the second Tuesday of the month, which would mean that we'd have a CRC meeting next Monday according to that schedule. The first meeting of the year for CRC typically is the longest. That's where we're reviewing all of the applications that we've received for either staying on or newly joining one of our boards, committees, and commissions. It can go rather long, and so the thought is to have a separate, standalone CRC meeting rather than right after our work session. So the thought potentially was to have the CRC meeting the Monday immediately preceding our second general session meeting, which would be Monday, January 22nd for a CRC meeting. And so is there questions, concerns on that? If it's acceptable, if anyone's acceptable before we can discuss, welcome a motion on setting that date.
Question.
Yes,
Are you saying for this particular?
just the one time, yes.
That is January 15th?
No.
Nope, it'd be the 22nd. So it would be
Okay.
January 22nd. Monday, January 22nd, for a one-time CRC meeting.
I motion that the CRC appointment recommendations meeting for one time be moved to January 22nd, 2024.
Support.
All right, motion by Commissioner Keener, supported by Commissioner German, to set January 22nd as a special CRC meeting at 5:30 in this room. All right, any discussion? All right, Roll call.
Mayor Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Kilgo,
Yes.
Commissioner Keener,
Yes.
Commissioner German,
Yes.
Commissioner Gorman,
Yes.
Commissioner Cochin,
Yes.
Vice Mayor St. Clair.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And before I get into the mayoral appointments to the various different committees, because some of these committees and boards our commissioners serve on as liaisons, some of them are participating active members, and I'll be making some of those appointments in just a moment. In the meantime, though, beforehand, I want to remind folks that we are about to, when we do have the CRC meeting on January 22nd, we're going to be making recommendations to the City Commission ourselves on who to appoint to these different boards, committees, and commissions. So if you are interested in serving and you have not gotten your application in, do so ASAP. For staff, are we going to accept applications up to the day of, or do you want to cut it off 1 week prior? So that would be January 15th would be the deadline, noon on January 15th, or end of business January 15th to receive applications. So there's more time to.
We would like to have a week to put them together because it is so many.
Mhm.
That would be preferable.
Okay.
because
So
they're-
is January 15th good then?
yes.
Okay.
Question.
Yes, Commissioner Kilgo.
Is City Hall open January 15th, Martin Luther King Day?
Good point.
No.
It is not open. So at the end of the day, because they do apply online.
Okay.
Yeah, there is an online application process. They can come into the city clerk's office the week before to do a paper version if they don't have online access. But good point. We're not going to be open that day. Do we want to say
It could
like
come in
10 a.m. the Tuesday
Sure.
or noon? Are you good with noon?
Noon
Midday?
is fine,
Noon?
yes.
Okay. We're going to go with noon on Tuesday,
Okay.
The 16th.
January 16th. That's the cutoff for receiving applications to serve on our various different boards, committees, and commissions that have positions open for this month. Of course, you can still complete your talent bank applications, and they'll be archived and kept in our pool, so that as vacancies happen, we will look at that pool and make appointments throughout the year as they come up. But it's in January that we have a lot of turnover with terms expiring, and so. All right, so that is going to be noon on Tuesday, January 16th for applications we received. And then appointments to the various different boards, committees, and commissions in no particular order. Got Farmers Market Advisory Board. It's going to be Vice Mayor St. Clair. And the Historic District Commission, it will be Commissioner Cochin. Equal Opportunity Committee, Commissioner German. I ask you to stay on that. And then Commissioner Keener, I would ask you to join the EOC committee. For the Zoning Board of Appeals, ask Vice Mayor or Commissioner German. It's gonna take me a minute.
Yep.
Commissioner German to remain on the Zoning Board of Appeals, and then Commissioner Gorman, I ask you to remain on the Downtown Arts Committee, as well as on the West Michigan Shoreline Regional Development Commission Board. Then I ask Commissioner Kilgo to join the County Land Bank Authority, and I'd also ask Commissioner Kilgo to join the House Code Board of Appeals. And Commissioner Cochin, I'd ask you to serve on our Citizens District Council. And Commissioner St. Clair, I'd ask you to remain on the Housing Commission. And then Commissioner Keener asks that you newly join but also remain on the Planning Commission. So Commissioner Keener has been serving on our Planning Commission as a citizen for the past 3 years. And so now as a elected city commissioner, she's vacating that particular position, which will be opened up for another citizen to be appointed. But as a member of the commission, I have the opportunity to appoint a member of our commission, and I would like Commissioner Keener to remain on the Planning Commission as a commissioner representative. So those are all the different boards, committees, and commissions. And the chair of the CRC. I'm asking Vice Mayor St. Clair to serve as chair of our Community Relations Committee. So you'll be chairing next, well, not next, but on the 15th. 22nd. I'm all sorts of confused with these. On the 22nd, you'll be chairing at that special meeting. All right. And then also, we're going to be establishing a committee to review the city manager's evaluation and the process that we use to evaluate our city manager, which we do annually. And we just incorporated into the contract that it is required to be done before June 30th of each year. And so we were looking at potential changes to the criteria and the process in which we evaluate the manager. Because the evaluation that we use currently has been around for some decades. Could use some tweaking and some evolution, and perhaps streamlining. And so I do ask that I'm going to appoint 3 members to this committee, and I do ask that our seasoned or veteran members of our city commission serve on that committee. I'm asking Commissioner Gorman, Commissioner German, and Vice Mayor St. Clair to serve on that city manager's review committee, if you all would. Thank you. All right. So that completes the business of our meeting. Before I go to public comment, though, I do want to give an opportunity for the commissioners, particularly our new-coming commissioners. If you have anything you wish to share, we'll just call this on any other business right now. If you'd like to share any remarks before we go to public comment and conclude this meeting.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to be able to serve my community. Please feel free to connect with me if you have concerns, because I am here to be your voice. Nothing more, nothing less. I have no agenda of my own but your agenda.
Thank you, Commissioner Keener. Anyone else wish to share some remarks? Yes,
Yeah,
Commissioner German.
Yeah, I'd just like to share this. Congratulations to all the newly elected commissioners. Congratulations, Vice Mayor St. Clair. Being on a commission 12 years and being blessed to serve this community is an honor. And I'd just like to say thank you personally. But it's a journey. And for the newly elected commissioners, I just encourage you to stay the course. There's going to be some backlash. There's going to be some things that's not going to sound too good, as your name may now be dragged through the mud, or some may praise you. But during my journey, I can only share my experience and what I've encountered. And I saw this vision probably 2 months before I sat in this seat. And I'm sitting in this seat right now thanks to the city of Muskegon and Ward 2. But I start off with Isaiah 54:17. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises up against me in judgment should be condemned. This is the heritage of the servant of the Lord, and their righteousness is with me, O Lord. Again, I give this testimony because there's things and barriers and opposition that's going to come against you. So I encourage you, again, to stay the course. I would just like to also say that politics can also be a dirty game. And I say this not mistakenly. But stay the course. Always look to do what's right, and good will prevail over evil. And I am open to working with you all for the greater good of the citizens and the city of Muskegon. And I just end with a quote by the great Frederick Douglass. I would unite with anyone who wants to do right and with nobody who wants to do wrong. Thank you.
Indeed. Thank you, Commissioner German.
I'd like to say something if I could.
Yes, Commissioner Cochin.
I just wanted to thank everybody for helping me get elected. I want to make sure that you guys understand that I am fully accessible. You can call me almost anytime. 3 a.m. unless it's an emergency, please don't call. But otherwise, I'm available. I'm right down there by the Glenside Pub. You can stop on by. You can tell me what you got going on, what your concerns are. Feel free to call me anytime and let me know what you've got going on, what your concerns are. And I really want to be here for you guys, the city of Muskegon. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Cochin.
Yeah.
Don't be forced to if you're feeling it.
I won't be the only one to not speak. I would like to thank the constituents who voted for voting for me. Our ward had no no one on the ballot for Ward 1. So me and my opponent were both write-in candidates, and this is important to me for us to have a voice on City Commission. So I echo what Commissioner Keener said, that my heart is for the people of Muskegon and the citizens of Muskegon. I am very busy, but I am always available. So email me, best way to reach me, or call me, message me, get a hold of me, because your voice as a citizen is important. One of the things that I'm going to be focusing on the commission is educating our community in any way possible I can. You know, getting the information out there, us making sure that up here we're transparent with you all, the citizens of the city of Muskegon, and doing things to grow all parts of Muskegon. Not just certain parts of Muskegon, but grow all parts of Muskegon. So thank you all very much.
Excellent. Thank you, Commissioner Kilgo. All right. Then we'll be moving on to public comment. Is there anyone in the audience that wishes to give public comment? You can raise your hand and I can call on you. All right. If there's anyone at home, I'm scrolling for a second. You can phone in any public comment. That's 231-724-6721. I'll take a few moments for people to see that. There's a bit of a delay from what happens here in the live stream and on Facebook. So in the meantime, calling on public comment in the audience one more time. Anybody? All right. We'll give it another moment for phone in comments. And then you're all welcome to join us next Monday for our work session and next Tuesday for our general session. Yes, Mr. Phillips. Yep, you can come up there. Please provide your name. Well, Demario Phillips joining us from the McLaughlin neighborhood. Welcome, sir. You have up to 3 minutes to provide your remarks.
Demario Phillips, McLaughlin neighborhood. I just want to say, Destiny King, I'm happy that you elected to the city council. All of y'all, I'm glad for St. Clair for being the vice mayor. And I just want to just proud of everyone, just stay true to y'all word, follow what the people say, I just want to say, I see great people on here. I see good vision for Muskegon. I just, especially Meg, Ken John, you've been doing good. I'm proud of you, what you have done for the city of Muskegon. I see great things for y'all, and that's all I want to say.
Thank you so much, Mr. Phillips. Yes. Bobby C.S. Hernandez joining us from the Lakeside neighborhood. Welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Poppy Hernandez, and I have the great privilege of serving the state of Michigan as the Chief Equity and Inclusion Officer. I cannot tell you the absolute joy I feel and the pride that I feel with this commission. A lot of people banter out about the word diversity and inclusion, and those words don't hold a lot of meaning for people, but I happen to know the tremendous benefit that is gained from committing yourself to it. So I am super grateful to those of you that ran. It is not an easy task to run for office. I really look forward to your service. And as a resident in the city of Muskegon, I am here. I will have your back. So please, in the same way that you've invited all of us to call on you, call on us. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else in the audience wish to give public comment at this time? All right. Anyone on the phone wishing to give public comment?
No, Mayor.
All right. So before entertaining a motion to adjourn, I just want to say thanks again to each member of our commission, each member of our staff. I'm so looking forward to continued partnership and public service for the benefit of our city and its citizens. And thank you to everyone in the audience and throughout our city for your participation and engagement with your own governance. So thank you. And I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Support.
All right, we have a motion by Commissioner German, supported by Vice Mayor St. Clair to adjourn. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. We are adjourned. Thank you. Take care and be well.